For gamers by gamers. Carpe GM. Seize the Game Master.
Yeah. Somehow the
Dash.
icy ground dissipates instantly. It smokes off. It's
And I
magic.
cast
Dry ice.
passes his laughter. He needs to make a wisdom save.
He probably fails.
Is that going to let him
Yeah.
concentrate?
I don't know. That's straight. Josh is hideous.
He laughs while I concentrate on him. And he falls prone laughing.
Creature push, you can see within range, shades carries room falls into a fiddle laughter, spell effect. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone, become incapacitated, unable to stand up for the duration. A creature with intelligence score of 4 or less.
Is he incapacitated or killed?
It's incapacitated.
Incapacitated.
Does it say incapacitated?
Yes.
That automatically breaks concentration.
All right.
So if you fail,
That means I don't even lose my rage.
Incapacitated says he can't take actions or reactions.
Yes. The concentration description specifically says incapacitation ends the concentration effect.
Okay.
Also, death does.
All right, so he falls over.
He's just cackling.
You're gonna die happy.
It's that terrified laugh.
Oh no! Oh no! The Joker got me with the socks! Oh no!
Mouth. He is prone, so you actually have disadvantage to shoot him.
Yep.
There's a guy here.
This guy here just appeared because there's no storm anymore.
Yeah. There's a bodyguard that's still alive.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
And he's like right in front of you.
He's probably stood up.
30 feet away.
He would have stood up during his
30
turn.
feet.
Yeah. No.
He's like, what the fuck? Damn it!
So now there is a standing bodyguard right
That
here.
son of a bitch left me.
Yeah, basically.
He shoved me into his spell and everything.
Throw the net at him.
Oh. Okay then. You did just buy that.
Roll a ranged attack roll.
Let's take some live captives, bitches.
You don't. I don't think you need your archery with that. It's not really archery.
It's kind of a
It
strange.
says ranged, I believe. It doesn't
He
say
is
archer.
not. He is not
Well,
Green
I'm
Arrow.
sure there's some
Let's see what the ranger thing
skill in
says.
throwing a net properly.
It's just that it's titled archery. That's why I'm like, it doesn't apply to a net.
Applies concentrate. Let's see. Yeah, try it.
My archery
Archery's
bonus
dex.
that I get for the archery.
Archery.
still
Let's do it
doesn't
with
apply to
ranged
that.
weapons.
Okay.
This is the regular +5.
They could have called it marksman, I guess, but
That probably might have been better.
you'd still make the
Roll
same
the dice, add numbers.
Do I have to get within 5 feet? It's like 5 and 15 feet our range.
I don't know. I haven't looked up net in like 10 years, so let me check.
It's not going to make any difference. You can move, and he can move to get to you. So there's no point in trying to maintain where you are.
Just move up to him and drop the net on him.
Yeah, it's like he finally raises up and.
weapons.
Ah.
Net. Large or smaller creature hit by a net is restrained until it is freed. The net has no effect on a creature that is formless. Creature uses action to make a DC. So if you hit him, he's restrained.
Ryan, you realize no one ever understands anything what you say when you
Oh,
say that.
A large or smaller creature hit by a net is restrained until it is freed. A net has no effect on creatures that are formless or creatures that are huge or larger. A creature can use its action to make a DC 10 strength check, freeing itself or another creature within its reach on a success, dealing 5 slashing damage to the net. AC 10 also frees a creature without harming it, ending the effect and destroying the net. When you use an action, bonus action, or reaction to attack with the net, you can only make one attack regardless of the number of attacks you would normally make. So, since you only can make one attack anyway, go
Well,
crazy.
you said the range was 15?
The
Range is
5 and 15.
So it's disadvantage at fit. So at 3 squares it's disadvantage. At melee it's normal.
So
So I need to be at least 1 square away from him.
Yes,
Yeah.
Get next to him and drop the net on his
Yeah.
Can I be here and still have it?
You'll be disadvantaged. You have to be right next to him.
You have to be adjacent to him. So nut up and get up there.
It's like 5 squares. Just
Yeah, if you're gonna use a net,
Oh,
Mr. Cheese
oh my
actually
god,
moves
he
into
did
flanking.
it.
Alright, you don't get flanking because you're doing a ranged attack.
It's not ranged.
It doesn't net anything.
Well, no, you got bonuses. What's your
10.
And you're just hitting AC?
Yeah, it's just AC.
Yeah, that
bonuses.
misses.
Yeah.
And
So the net
Cheezels
flies.
does not get advantage, huh? Okay.
Let's see if it hits Mr. Cheezel. Yep.
what's the flanking?
You netted Mr. Cheezel.
You get advantage for being flanking?
I guess.
it's a range attack.
It's specifically a ranged
Oh,
attack.
yeah.
It's a thrown attack
It's a
specifically.
range that has to be close. That's kind of odd.
Well,
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. If you ever
It's a
watch,
freaking net.
if you ever like watch in the movies, you know, where they're using a net, it's literally I grab like a far grip and then swing it like a sheet, and it sort of wraps around the person.
Okay, that's.
See, you should have just bought some bullets.
That's D&D. Whatever.
They don't have bullets in
So,
this version.
Yeah.
have Mr. Cheezel make a DC 10 strength check and try and free himself.
He has to do it on
False.
his next turn.
And Mr. Cheezels was
He
killed
doesn't
by
get a
his
turn.
owner.
Or he can deal 5 slashing damage to it.
Which will ruin the net.
But I'm sure if he can't break it,
16
he'd ruin the
strength
net to
check.
get out.
Okay, he's able to shrug it off somehow.
He's short.
He's like, WTF, man.
He's like, meow. Just like shaking, sticks, and it falls off.
Alright, that was Mal. Now it's Junebug.
You are no longer help.
Let's assume that Junebug did the cool line I said before. Right before he's frozen. Throw down the weapon. Ah! Just grab the guy by the neck, beat his head against the ground, make him eat dirt.
So you're trying to grapple him.
We're grappling. I haven't grappled in this
We're
system
grappling
yet,
a
so-
guy that's incapacitated.
I get, I
He's
can't
wearing
take
a dress. Of
actions.
course he is. Starting to
So
think like a girl.
you win.
I guess. just you know,
You're doing that. Are
Plus
you trying,
6.
trying to do damage?
I'm beating him unconscious and
All right.
maybe into a coma.
Unarmed
He'll be
strike is
guilty.
1 point plus your strength bonus.
1 point.
Yes.
I thought it was 1d3.
No.
That's
It's
good.
1 point.
Well, I'm raging, so it's 7 points.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like rubbing dirt in his face and his eyes and mouth and stuff, and I'm beating
And
his
he's
head against the
laughing
ground.
about it.
Yeah, basically. It's
He's
like
laughing
hammer strike to
about
the forehead. And I'm still like pouring blood from all my numerous
There.
wounds.
Alright.
Actually, we got a follower.
Hey, alright.
Yay!
Mythos.
Thanks for pronouncing that perfectly.
Perfectly. Every
I can't see
time.
it from here.
Alright.
Mythos.
Mythos.
Yeah, thanks for the follow.
Alright. Switching out dice. Okay.
Nope.
Um,
We'll have
Well,
to look at it at the break.
after looking over here and gauging that the wizard is handled, and therefore must not be the most powerful threat in the field, I'm going to switch my hunter's marker over to that guy, and I run over and try to introduce him to my halberd.
You don't have to run
Halberd.
16 hit.
Definitely.
Alright. Well, since I hit him, I also call upon the power of Cuthbert for a minimal piddling increase in damage, but 11, 12, 13, 17 points of damage.
He is super dead.
Cuthbert. Oh, whoa, what? Damn.
I pick mine up.
He was not nearly as tough as I assumed at first.
Takes a while
Yeah.
to fold it up and stuff.
It helps that the fig looks tough.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You're not that good. I am vengeance.
Meanwhile, the
You wanna
mugging,
move?
the mugging continues.
I moved to get over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I have one more square of movement. I go over and that bastard was trying to net Mr. Cheezels.
Meanwhile, hold him down by the neck.
Wait, is Junebug having his way with a woman? I hear high-pitched screaming laughter.
I heard the sounds before.
It was like that one night a couple days ago at the bar. That was the most unattractive elven woman I've ever seen. Oh well.
Yep, Junebug never stood up
Zippo.
straight on that because he wasn't fully sure
Zippo.
what Darian meant. Anyway,
I know, I'm looking.
technically, until I do enough subdual or whatever, it's still going on. So
It still looks handled.
Yeah.
kinda.
So,
All damage is damage until it's damage that will not come out and will kill him, then you can say it's subdual.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm
Right.
going to move and dash
Right now he's half choked in dirt.
and fire off an arrow at disadvantage
Yep.
because
Yep.
because of numbers.
Because of prone. That's all that matters.
So
It's either an 18 or an 18.
All right. Well, do some killing type damage.
so
It is certainly engaged in combat.
If by combat you mean kicking his feet while laughing.
so 15
Right in the trunk.
to subdue.
15 points is enough to make him not move around anymore.
He stops laughing.
Were you trying to subdue?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
15 to subdue.
What are you attacking with?
My bow. I shot him in the foot.
Kneecap. I can't.
It's the only thing I can see behind the
Junebug realizes that he goes limp, comes out of rage. Ugh. Keeps shoving dirt in his orifices.
All right.
I heal you.
The other,
Cram stuff up his nose.
the other guy is getting away, so
Now let's
Yeah.
go get the one that's running away.
I missed the cheeses.
Mr.
No.
Cheezels can like run and run and run while he's, kerplunking arrows until the guy's like 500
And
feet
Mr.
away.
Cheezels pursue the other guy.
All right. Well, that's going to end poorly for him because Mr. Cheezel can move 120 around. He can move 60. So
Yeah. Pounce.
All right, so that guy's just dealt with.
yeah, he's not going to come back to the camp.
Mr. Cheezels comes back fatter.
Can I subdue
That's
him
not
with arrow
possible.
damage?
No.
Can I
Well,
shoot
you
him?
didn't catch him in time. You told me he was sick.
Can I shoot him until he's blooded and then catch him? And with like 1 hit point?
I think we have the captive we want. but
How much
whatever.
damage does Mr. Cheezels do?
6.
Plus
Okay.
4. D6 plus 2 or plus 4?
I can either do 6 or 7 or D6 plus 4 or D4 plus 4.
D6 plus 4.
So roll d6.
Because if it's high, he's dead.
4.
All right, so he took 8 when he first caught up to him. You're doing your best to keep up with them. Make a shot at disadvantage. That mauling sounds like it's coming from relatively that direction.
14.
Does not hit.
I think by one.
Mr.
And Mr.
Cheezels
Cheezels,
again.
Mr. Cheezels does his average damage and he dies.
Does he have any loot?
Yeah, sure. He's got some coins on him.
Minus the throat.
Does Cheezels, in true Panther, Jaguar, whatever fashion, drag him back by the neck?
No, it's not cheese wheel. He doesn't touch him.
He just rips his throat out and leaves him there. Pushes some dirt over it.
Throat.
He
Yep.
crushes his skull and his blood squirts out. Crushes it in his mouth.
Then turns
Mud.
around and rakes the grass.
Okay, you
No,
can
after
stop
the
now.
first round, I would say you can stop now.
They're like grabbing me. Other hand. Mud.
Come here, Junebug. He's unconscious and I need to heal you. 'cause you're-
Junebug hate.
All
Junebug, just say hello.
Alright, well, I heal him. Okay. You regain 11 hit points.
Wow. I'm still bloody, but still, max heal. That's awesome.
The bandit guys had a total of 57 gold on them, so between the 5 of them.
Alright.
The other 3 didn't really have any coins on them. But
You look fine, Junebug.
Junebug dress messed up. Excuse me, he thinks Junebug's killed messed up.
Don't worry, Junebug. We'll
Clean.
there. All of the blood is okay. We tie up that gentleman.
Gag him.
Gag him. Well, he's gonna be able to talk, so yeah, we'll gag him
Well,
for
we
now.
gag him. We gag him for now. We're,
Well, we have to restrain his hands because we can't do any somatic components.
He's bite his fingers off.
No.
We do not torture. It is against Cuthbert's oaths. Torturing people elicits unreliable information.
Question. Like,
It's not
if
torture, it's
we're not
handicapping.
asking him any questions before we hit him, it's a torture.
Breaking him still handicapped.
No, that is coercion, which is just as bad.
Okay, well, I asked some questions. I just wanted to know. You're the bloke with the damn rules.
We're disabling his semantic spellcasting abilities.
So all we have to do is tie his hands up. So that's basically all I do. I get like 4 big pieces of rope and I tie his hands and fingers together so he can't wiggle them. Yeah, yeah.
It's like this, like around the wrists, in between the wrists, and then around each group.
So we cut
Each
off
pair of
like a
fingers.
6-foot piece of rope and I strand it down into thinner strands and
then put them all on the
I
rock.
look
and
at
crush
you
them
and I
with a
say,
hammer.
mate, would you like some string?
oh, that works too. So I weave his fingers together.
Just sit down on one of their, I don't know, fallen logs or whatever they have as seats in their camp, and just glare at the guy, waiting for him to wake up.
Put a big stick. There you go. I'll put a stick in his hands. And
That's
I just,
what, it's an hour before you wake up and get a point?
Oh no! As soon as we get him tied up, he's going to wake up instantly. Cuthbert isn't against me spending 1 point of my lay on hands to get him back conscious again. So as soon as we're ready for him,
Okay.
we've got him tied up. We make sure he can't use
We got
any somatic
we got
components.
everybody healed up.
Everyone's healed up. We take an hour rest. Why not? We'll take a whole hour. rest.
Did you clear out his orifices?
And I prestidigitated his hands. Search the camp
Yeah,
so that we know what to question him about.
You find in the camp.
I got the master loot list here,
Let's see.
and I leave this here. So
14 recovered. I'm only down to 7. Dig it.
yeah, they took any damage in that fight. I just got tripped.
Yeah, that's because I got in the middle and basically
took
said,
all
"Kill
of the
me, kill me,
damage.
kill me."
Yeah. I tried.
Yeah, you did.
You put forth a
Geez,
lot of effort.
unadjusted. I think you did 90 something.
Oh, it's here. It's scimitars.
Yeah, each of the 5 bandit guys, they each had a scimitar and a light crossbow. And we'll say 5 bolts each.
Stuff we're probably not going to be interested in, but we can sell.
We have a pack.
How many were there of each of
There were
those?
5 of them. So
Well, the reason
5,
for
5, and
that
25. There were 2 of the, you call them shark tooth longswords.
What do those do functionality wise?
They rip through things that don't have armor.
If you attack something that doesn't have armor or a natural armor bonus, they do an extra die of damage. So they do a D8 base damage.
So we did 2d8s to Junebug. Against someone other than a barbarian.
Yeah, would have been horrible. There's a total of 4 javelins, and the caster guy had a quarterstaff. And he was wearing a chain shirt. There are 2 of those horseshoe crab-like shields. And the bandits were just wearing leather.
It's 8. 7.
Are you two
5
writing down the
5
same
bandits.
information?
Oh,
I'd just like to know. I'm listening to it. I might as well write it down. He's doing the master list and just.
okay. Well, we'll figure how much of this. How much does the sawtooth sword or shark tooth sword sell for? Is it just long sword price or
Maybe like
plus 5 gold pieces? Of
Is there any
Yeah,
chance we'd even
maybe.
seen them in the first place before
no,
now?
you've never seen anything like this before.
Do we find any papers or anything?
Yes, you do find on one of the bandit corpses information pointing you in the direction that their leadership and their kind of base of operations is a place called Riverguard Keep.
Oh, another keep.
We don't have to go deal with that.
Are the shark tooth blades versatile? They could use a two-handed also.
Good long swords.
Yes.
He's gonna do 2d10s to unarmored.
2d10 plus 2. Unarmored.
Really good against chickens.
Shink.
So here's one of these.
He could use 2 of them.
What?
They're a longsword, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that means you have to have 2 weapon fighting feat to be able to fight with 2 non-light weapons.
Oh, okay.
So, and he does d10s with the savage attacker, since that would be weapon damage. If you run into something that's unarmored and doesn't have natural AC, he would be rolling 4 d10s and keeping the 2 he likes best.
This is basically me getting rid of my two-handed sword, sounds like. Pinching the points on the saw.
They're all sharp.
There were 2 of those.
Yeah,
There were
if you
2 of
want-
those.
Yeah, I'm just writing stuff down. So if anyone wants to take any of this stuff before we sell it, it's not worth enough that anyone's going to argue.
I
I'll
might
write
take
it
one of
down.
those.
Like the quarterstaff, I'm looking at it kind of just going,
Firewood.
I might
it's
take
2
the other
silver
assault
pieces.
sword.
What?
I might take the other tooth sword.
Okay, I'll mark
Yeah.
them both off.
You replacing anything that you'd like to throw into the kitty? Or are you just collecting?
He's collecting. Yeah, the quarterstaff is 2 silver pieces. I'm not even carrying that.
Just
Make it
can
fun.
have old sword.
The quarterstaff does have that symbol carved into it a bunch of places.
Ah,
If you're
well,
writing
if that's
it
the
down,
case, then I'm going to keep it just for evidence purposes. But we're
Right.
not going to ever sell it. It's 2 silver pieces. It's not worth the effort.
If you're writing it down though, go ahead and put Junebug's great sword.
Okay, I'll put a great sword in here. Not a big deal.
So that's 1d8.
The
slash
4 javelins,
1d10.
for example, I'm just keeping the 4 javelins because we go through them enough that that's just it's ammo for all intents and
Right.
purposes. Bolts, the 25 bolts are just bolts, so they work in any crossbow. So who has a crossbow? I give you 25 bolts.
Basically, your price is the ones we used.
Yeah, they're-
What was the
For cheese.
No, there was absolutely no cheese in the camp.
So unarmored. Like, would I be doing the extra damage against like an owlbear? If we fought an owlbear again?
If it doesn't have natural armor,
Yes.
yeah. So basically, it's against people, monks,
other barbarians,
other barbarians, some
Peasants.
humanoids. That
Horses.
wizards, sorcerers,
Yeah, if you
casters.
see a wizard,
Saw, head, saw, head.
and the great sword.
Oh, I critical with my sawtooth sword against an unarmored enemy. That's here. That's 4d10.
Yeah.
Another level or 2. It's 5d10.
That is true.
Let's see. No, it'd be. It's already. You'd already roll an extra d10, so it'd be if you critical to be. Oh yeah. It'd be against an army. It'd be 2d10. For the critical, would be another 2d10, and if you roll a critical, you get an extra weapon dice. So you're at 5d10, then yeah, 6d10.
Wait, did they? Well, it sounded like you said I get an extra 2d10 from critically.
If they're unarmored.
Yeah, if they're unarmored, you critical with them. It'd be 2d10.
Oh, that's right.
Roll-
Because of the
roll
way it's
double
written,
Yep.
it's the weapon die and other.
Yeah. So again, that's the reason why I usually don't smite unless I get a critical hit. But if I get a smite, all my smite dice are effectively doubled. So
It's gonna be 7d10.
I don't have to declare the smite until after I hit.
Damn.
So yeah, you sit on some of the effects that let you add damage on after you hit are really nice like that.
Yeah.
So,
So,
all right.
basically, against armored enemies, great axe. Against unarmored enemies, that sword. Against people that we want to take, alive, I'll just club them. Unless they really piss me off, in which case I'll make them eat dirt until they're unconscious.
All right. But so this is a bandit's camp. Okay, so we find a note concerning this keep, which we'll have to look into. However, they don't have any loot here from. They've got their equipment. Was there any loot here from?
There was not. I looked. There was not any.
Provisions.
You look like. You find. Well,
The
they
smoked fish.
wouldn't really have notes on that.
They said there was smoked fish.
Yeah, we take their.
Yeah,
smoked fish.
there's some food.
That's
they
food.
had.
We can have
They've been foraging.
All right, so this guy wakes up.
Okay. The guy wakes up.
Oh, yeah, just stare him down. Intimidate.
All right.
Do your worst.
Okay, my intimidation is 17.
Staring at him with a 22. Do your worst.
Don't you have that zone?
Yeah, level 5 or 6. So
Reach
no,
out and grab him by the ear.
Don't tell
Well, it'll
June
pause
Bug.
you right there.
I was trying to say, although everything was breaking up so quick.
No, Junebug's worst.
He spits in your face.
I've read Mr. Cheetah.
Start
It's
twisting
very nice
the ear.
though.
He starts screaming in pain because it hurts.
We don't
Still
tor-
twisting.
No,
Junebug, stop.
we don't torture. However, I said Junebug stop.
I haven't twisted it anymore.
Junebug did stop.
Release his ear. If he doesn't want to talk, then it is fine. Do you admit to banditry?
He says nothing to you.
All right. Then I find you guilty of the crime of banditry. Under the laws of the church, you are guilty, and the sentence is death. My halberd starts to glow white hot.
Who is?
Okay.
Who he?
He's not going to talk, and if that doesn't work and that doesn't work, unless you guys have about something you can think of that'll make him talk in about 6 seconds.
And you know he's guilty of banditry if he won't talk.
Because
I'm a paladin. All right, so we need to go find someone else to interrogate.
Okay. He's dead. He's dead.
I don't torture. I do kill for crimes such as this.
Just looking down the body. I am the law.
Okay.
Right. A DC 22 intimidate check and a DC 17 intimidate check didn't flinch him. He's not going to talk.
I was going to have Unseen Servant take along for an hour.
That would be torture.
That's still gonna be natural.
I was gonna have Mr. Cheezel.
Laughing.
Torture.
I have to spell some cat farts.
Grab the body by the belt.
Strip,
Anybody want anything off this?
we strip his chainmail off of him, or chain shirt off of him, throw him in a pile with the other bodies. They don't get proper burials. They're bandits.
Throw them all in their fire pit.
Okay.
Okay.
Just like glowering.
You got anybody? Is there a tent worth keeping?
Yeah. You guys didn't really damage the tents.
Only one.
Well,
the guy fell back into
maybe
it.
one of his
Yeah,
posts.
but he didn't damage it. It's just,
Yeah. We pack the tents up and let's just go.
Okay.
sure you got 6 tents.
So we have the note concerning the keep, and
do.
we have other stuff. So we continue back down to Wormsford.
Wamford.
Wamford.
Well,
And leave the burning bodies in our wake.
Wamford, Connecticut.
That big
no,
one.
the campfire's out.
Yeah, the campfire wasn't that.
Yeah.
Like, in order to
It's
burn
leaf-
that many bodies,
Did you
you'd
miss
need-
the?
Alright, you restarted, but it's like a little tiny fire. I mean, to burn that many bodies, you'd need a giant bonfire. And I'm not messing with that, so we'll just leave the bodies there.
Junebug don't want to leave yet.
Oh. That's not exactly what we should be doing. I'd decapitate all of the bodies.
Oh, we
Then-
are taking heads back. Okay.
No, I'm leaving the heads there, but
Oh.
Mhm. Oh, I know. Chunk, chunk, chunk. Just like start taking limbs off.
Yeah. Stack in X's. Burn better.
yeah, they're bandits. They're not really people. Let's go.
Band racist.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry, Paladin.
Junebug think those during the ash is good. We can go.
Okay, we leave.
Okay, so you're headed towards Wamford.
Yes, we continue towards Wamford.
All right.
Alright.
That was disturbing.
Yeah, not so sure about this group.
Another opportunity.
I covered Mr. Cheezel's eye so I didn't have to see it.
Okay.
Yeah, but
chopping the bodies.
there's goo dripping from his face from when he tore the throat out of the one guy. But yes, that's the most disturbing thing Mr. Jesus has seen. The
His
fact that
eyes
this-
closed when he bit the
Protect his
last guy.
innocence.
He didn't see it.
The matter of fact that Mr. Cheesel's poop is nearly brick-shaped and solid because of all the cheese he eats.
Mr. Cheezel's ate some
Special attack, Mr. Cheezels. You pull the tail up and punch him in the belly and a brick flies out. 8 of them died. The dragon went to pick him up and went. Face plants in the ground.
First, I'll eat your cat. Shit. Later action, pick up cat. No, this is not working.
Mr. Chisel's gas has been known to cause a nauseated condition.
And he's a fat enough Garfield giant cat to where the only way you're going to move him when he doesn't want to be moved is to roll him into a wheelbarrow.
As soon as we get Mr. Cheesel's a wheelbarrow, my life will be complete. Wait, I finally learned to speak with animals. What's Mr. Cheesel saying? Kill me.
Kill me now.
I don't want more cheese.
I only eat it because that's all he'll feed me.
I can't hunt my own food anymore.
I relied on it for food. He only
I'm
gives me
dependent on the cheese.
Just kill me now.
My
So what did Mr.
species
Kiesel
was never
say?
intended to be 300 pounds.
He's very happy with his life. And he feels you are the best owner ever.
Forgive me.
No, because he'll have to speak with Mr. Cheezels before he will. He's a
I won't
ranger.
even bother to speak with Mr. Cheesel.
You already know he wants to die.
No, I just don't care. It's a cat.